Hi students, I am Father George. Stay safe and learn happily. Today I want to discuss with you an interesting poem, The Patriot. The patriot is a person who loves and supports his country. The poem Patriot is written by the great poet Robert Browning. He was born in the year 1812 and died in the year 1889. He was a Victorian poet, born in Italy and later settled in London. He was influenced by B.B. Shelley, Byron and John Keats. Some of his major works are Pauline, Paracelsus, Perfia's Lover, My Last Duchess, The Ring and the Book. The poem Patriot was written in dramatic monologue form. Mono means one, logo means words. So it is a drama written in words. The story of the poem, The Patriot, is about a man who is led to the gallows. He recounts his story. He narrates his story and ultimately ends the poem showing his faith in God. A year ago, the patriot had been led down the street with loud acclamations. People had scattered roses in his path. They had welcomed him like a hero. But a year later, he has been tried and convicted, led to be put to death for his 1 year's misdeeds. Let's go to the poem, The Patriot, stanza 1. It reads in this way. It was roses, roses all the way, with myrtle mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway. The church spires flamed such flags they had. A year ago on this very day. Stanza 2. The air broke into a mist with bells. The old walls rocked with the crowd and cries. Had I said, good flock, mere noise repels. But give me your son from yonder skies. They had answered, and afterward, what else? Dear students, let us look into some of the key words here. Number 1, myrtle. It's a type of small tree that has sweet smelling white or pink flowers. Heave. It means moved up in one direction. Here, it means going to the housetops, house roofs. Sway. oscillating or the swinging motion. Spires, pyramidal structure on the top of a building, skyscraper or a church tower. Let's go to the poem straight away. The first line reads in this. The poem first line reads in this way. It was roses, roses all the way. Roses, roses. This is a metaphor, implied comparison to Jesus, who was welcomed with olive and palm leaves 1 week before his crucifixion. He was given a grand welcome for the miracles he performed. The people adored and honored him by keeping him on a donkey and throwing flowers, garments, and leaves on the road. So we can say the Patriot narrates the glory of his golden past from his memory. People had given him a grand welcome when he arrived at the town. People had thrown roses and myrtle in his path. That is why it is written, it was roses, roses all the way. The second line, with myrtle mixed in my path like mad. Myrtle mixed my or M sounding words. It's an alliteration. What is an alliteration? Alliteration is the close occurrence of consonant sound. The path in which the Patriot was walking was covered with lots and lots of rose petals with myrtle mixed in them. The path was festooned with these flowers for him. The next line reads in this way. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway. How was the house roof looking like? Seemed, it looked like, heave and sway, crowded and swinging, oscillating. The personification. What is a personification? An abstract idea or abstract ideas or inanimate things are invested with or endowed with the attributes of living things. Then we get personification. Here, house roof is an inanimate thing and it is endowed with living qualities, heave and sway. People are standing on the roof of their houses. They cheered for him as he passed by. They were overjoyed to see him. The next line reads, the church spires flamed such flags they had a year ago on this very day. How was the church tower looking like? The spires of the church, the pointed roofs, were covered with flaming flags that the people had put up for a celebration. People were overwhelmingly delighted to greet their hero and were enthusiastic to see him as he passed by. Thus he received a grand welcome on this day. Look at the structure of the stanza. The ending words where, mad, sway, had, day. First, third, and fifth similar sounding. Let's give a character. Mad and had B character. So then we will get A. These five lines have got an asymmetrical pattern. That's the structure of this poem. If you look at the entire five stanzas, the same thing is repeated. Three stanzas narrate the story of the heroic past of the patriot. Two stanzas reflect the present unheroic life of the patriot. So we have the structure A to bring out the contrast between the rise and fall of the patriot. The metaphor roses is used to show people's love and affection. House roof is given human characteristics of heaving and swaying. Personification here. Stay safe, learn happily. Hope to see you